Hi everyone and welcome. Today we're doing a full walkthrough of the Wildwood Tarot because one of my older videos I only did a portion of it and a subscriber has asked for the whole thing, so we're gonna go it. So let's take a walk through the Wildwoods. Okay, there we go. We're starting off with the Wanderer, and I'll just show you what the backs look like. And this is a cut down version from a friend, and I like it much better cut down. And she also did some striping of a beigey color along the bottom to take away that harshness that was on the edge. So let's take a walk, a leisurely walk through the Wildwood Tarot. And this is by Mark Ryan and John Matthews with illustrations by my favorite Will Worthington. And it does have a beautiful book that comes along with it, and it gives tons and tons of information as well as a wheel of the year in there. That is something we're going to explore at the end. So here is the Wanderer, just about to take that step, that leap, and almost following his heart's desire, as well as that little bit of rainbow there, hoping for the pot of gold wherever he finds himself after this step into his future. All right, the Shaman. Really, really like this deck. This deck takes you into the forest and really takes you back to the old ways of working with nature and your magic. The Seer, that would be our High Priestess, and she really is working her magic here. The Green Woman, and we do have then the Green Man. Wonderful for working at the altar, and the colors are stunning. Then we have the Ancestor. Now these little markings that you're seeing were added on by the person that I got the deck from. So that takes the place of the Pope, and in nature fits very, very nicely. There is our beautiful Lovers. So instead of the snake that we sometimes see, we've got this ribbon. They're dedicating themselves to each other with the hand fasting there. And I love the way the tree canopy just envelops them. The Archer. And you know, there's so much to be seen with the illustrations of the dogs in the background, lending their strength and their support. But this one usually goes with the Chariot. So you've got the movement of thought with the arrow going across. Yeah, I was just checking the book, but it sort of refers to this one as the flaming arrow of intellect. And I guess trust, because when I think of the dogs, I think of that trust and bond. Wonderful card. There is 8, the Stag. And it's really nice to see that tree there on the drum that he's holding. There is our Hermit, the hooded man. It's kind of nice not to see the face. He is cloaked deep in his work, his thoughts, and really emerging himself in his nature. There's lots of symbolism there that we can draw on. There is the Wheel. And when I look back on this deck now and have a chance to slow down, that, there's so many things in here that we can see. The stones that are attached here at the bottom of this support, the 3 in the background, which always means growth to me. These are like the hag stones. And they're quite fortunate. And the way that that brings the balance of the moon and the sun in, really, really nice. The Woodward, number 11. Very strong looking. Now this would be the strength card, and I liked looking in the roots and branches section of the book, and it says that this is the guardian of the sacred spear, also known as many skills. So that is corresponding with the strength normally, and you can see his strength there, and the quickness of the animal beside him. All right, we have the mirror. Now that would be the Hanged Man. So it's that deep reflection that we take, that pause to see things from different perspectives and really tune into our intuition. There is the Journey card, 13. So you can certainly see the transformation there. The ravens, their symbolism, and the working of it at night with the moon glowing there. Our balance. Lots to find when you peer around, especially this face down here. Love all the moss. The Guardian, 15. He really stands at the gateway. Let's see what he's guarding. Okay, for this one, because it is relating to the Devil card normally in tarot, it switches a bit in here and becomes Guardian, who stands at Samhain on November 1st at the gateway of the dead. He stands between the elements of water and earth and is associated with the waning moon. But definitely the skeletal figure there, he does have a certain prominence. Okay, 16, the Blasted Oak. Just like the Tower card, except this person is just all on his own and experiencing that sudden change. Yeah, with the limb falling down, he really adds to that sense of no longer having that support, the foundation. If he was up in the tree, now he's heading somewhere else. The Pole Star, number 17. (18) Moon on the Water. Our Sun card. 20, the Great Bear. Now this one talks about the Great Bear being placed at the winter solstice on December 21st. It's the element of earth and associated with the dark sun, the gateway of the dead and their rebirth, and the still point. So normally this would be our Judgment card. And it talks about cosmic law, universal mind, inescapable truths. And there is our world tree. It's like all the seasons in one, and welcome. So now let's go on to the minors. Okay, here we go with the Ace of Stones being coins. So the foundation of life. The Two of Stones, Two of Coins, challenges. It's nice that the hairs are there because I look at hairs as growth and speed towards something that you are balancing and trying to decide between. Okay, our 3 of stones, creativity. She's really tapping into the earth energy there. And if you look carefully, you'll see some animal figures here carved in. The 4 of stones, protection. Endurance. Exploitation. Our 7. Our 8. Hard at it. 9. 10. The home. I like how all the stones are circling that, and the tree for family. Our page, which is the lynx. The knight. Not my favorite horse picture, and I like to see the knight on the horse. Our queen reminds me of the Norman cards with the bear, the great protector, and the king, the wolf, which I had to steal off my Morrigan altar this morning. I wondered where that card went, and there it was. All right, so let's go on to the next suit. Okay, we're entering the suit of arrows, air. It's nice that they brought the breath of life to the first one, to the ace. The I can't talk today. The all-empowering ace. It's neat that they not only brought in the blood for the hurt, the pain, and the conflict, but also the fire to purify. Gorgeous. 6 of swords, 6 of arrows. Absolutely wonderful. 7. That's a nice 8. I like that, the arrows aren't hemming her in. She's still pushing forward. So instead of 10 of swords, where you're laying on the beach with all the arrows in you, this one gives you hope that someone will lend a hand and help you move forward. I like how they brought the birds in for the arrows, for that flight. Beautiful. All right. Now these bows are going to represent the wands. So there again we have that spark of life, that flicker that brings everything forward. Doesn't seem to have the same peacefulness as the rest of the deck. That's quite strong. Abundance for the 6 of bows. When I think of the 8 of wands for me, it's usually information that's coming fast. But this takes you back to the way that information was shared years ago, with your comrades around the fire, and telling those stories. He's quite scary looking. Responsibility. She's got a long way to haul those sticks. Gorgeous hair. And our king. That's quite a contrast. All right, our last suit. These are our cups, or our vessels, our ace. Good expression there. I like how the elbow fits in with the drawing as it circles her. Our 5 of vessels. That's quite a contrast. Because usually we see a couple of the cups tipped over, as in 3 of them and 2 of them upright. In this one we've got that feeling, as it says in the book and on the card, of ecstasy. She dances ecstatically against a starry sky within a pentacle, drawing in the earth. In one hand is a thyrus. That's interesting. In the other, a leather-headed rattle on which is stylized a face. A necklace of animal teeth swings from her neck, and at the points of the pentacle are 5 vessels, each one giving forth light as though it held a burning candle. That is quite neat. Our 6. Seven. That's a wonderful card. Good feeling. 8. That really spills forth for the 10 of Cups. Happiness. Really nice. Even though it's vessels, it's got the same feeling. Joy. Our page. The Knight of Vessels, and from some of the other Celtic books, the eel. That's a protector. Our Queen and our King. So now I'm going to pause again and try to lay out the wheel. Okay, now if you follow along in the book that comes with it and turn to page 26, you'll see there the wheel of the year. And it gives a definition or a little graph down below here that says the heart of the wood is the dark shaded area. Then you have the inner human level and the outer conscious level. And it gives you all the cards, and I put the numbers in there, that you need to create the wheel. But you also need a lot of room. So what I've done here is just try to show you everything that follows along with the cards that they want you to put down to complete the wheel of the year. And I'm just going to pause and bring this down a little bit further. So as you can see, the cards are all there, including they want you to place the 4 elements. So there's that one there, and way down here, across there. So you got your earth, air, fire, water elements running throughout. So as far as meditation, this could be quite interesting, but I find it a little bit much as far as visual. But there is the wheel that they talk about in the book. And I've never put it together, so I thank my subscriber for asking for this video, because I was able to have some fun laying it all out. And so, everybody, that's it for me. for the Wildwood Tarot, and I hope you've enjoyed that. And you know where to find me, Craggy Brook Witchery. We'll catch you back here again.